Now, in other very key stories tonight, Lake Nakuru National Park, a major tourist destination, has recently become a hotspot for crime, enforced disappearances, murder, and sexual exploitation, all linked to illegal fishing activities. For 4 days now, Brian Odhiambo remains missing after being arrested by Kenya Wildlife Service rangers, while Eliud Ochieng is recovering from gunshot wounds inflicted by the same officers during a protest. Others have suffered too. Moses Olweny was left disabled after a brutal beating in the park, and women report being sexually assaulted and arrested while engaging in the fishing activities. Now, here is a detailed report on scars of illegal fishing at Lake Nakuru, filed and narrated by Ken Gashuhi.
This has been the situation around Lake Nakuru National Park as illegal fishing sparks a conflict between Kenya Wildlife Service officers and residents who are now accusing the rangers of killings, extreme assault, disappearance of illegal fishermen, and sexual exploitation of women. The most recent victim is one Brian Odhiambo, who was arrested by rangers for allegedly trespassing into the park for fishing.
Kijana amekuja mbio. Kukakaa kidogo, magame rangers pia wamefika waine. Wakamwangusa chini. Wakaanza kumchapa mateke za kichwa.
This is the scene where Brian Odhiambo was picked by KWS officers on Saturday, and 4 days later, he is nowhere to be found, leaving the family in distress, even as they seek answers on where he is.
Hakuna hata mtu mmoja wa KWS ametoka akatuambia kulienda hivi na hivi. So mimi sijui anataka aje.
Mimi ni widow, mlemavu, sina chochote. Sijui huyu bibi yake nitapeleka wapi na watoto wawili. Wanipe tu mtoto wangu. Iwe amekufa, iwe ako hai, iwe amevunjwa.
KWS Rangers continue to use lethal force on local youth who have sustained protests over Odhiambo's disappearance. On Tuesday evening, 22-year-old Eliud Ochieng was shot in the leg by the Rangers.
Babuni zao zinatoka zinatusumbua huku nje, nyatu ngiri zinatoka zinaishi huku nje na sisi mulikeni mguu, amenimalizia mguu. Mimi niko na familia na mtoto mdogo.
Tumetuma watu yetu ya scenes of crime pale kuweza kuona, because kulikuwa na vijana inasemekana wamekata hiyo ua na kuingia kule ndani kuwakisha moto.
In Lake Nakuru West, where hundreds of families were displaced by the swollen lake, we find Moses Ochai, a victim of KWS Rangers brutality, a story best told by the wounds he bears after he was caught inside the park.
Wakanipiga paka wakasema huyu hawezi toboa kufika kwa waya. Wakachukua nguo zangu zote, wakasema wache huyu akule na fisi. By saa 8:30 nikajivuta paka mahali kwa kichaka kidogo hivi, nikalala paka asubuhi.
Ochai reveals that rogue rangers allow them inside the park at a fee.
Naweza mwambia nimetoka na mzigo kidogo, wacha nikuwekee 5,000. Kama nimetoka na mzigo mzuri, wacha nikuwekee 10,000.
Mary is one of the women who are also part of this illegal but lucrative and dangerous venture. They are mostly hired to carry fish from inside the park. She says as women they fear the rangers more than the wild animals, especially due to sexual exploitation, which go unreported to the police due to the illegality of their actions.
Anakuuliza, chagua kama hivi sahi na kumaliza na kutupia fisi. Juu unataka maisha. Unachagua hakurep. Na kama anakurep anakuambia usijaribu kuongea.
Some of the victims have however paid the ultimate price for their sins. Such includes 23-year-old Derek Odhiambo Owino, whose death as a result of the Rangers' brutality was reported at Barut Police Post Vidobi number 12 of 15th June 2021, and 18-year-old Kevin Ganira, whose death is documented at Ronda Police Post Vidobi number 8 of 30th April 2024. Others who have escaped with gunshot wounds and other injuries include Hagai Kibisu, Barak Odhiambo, Alvin Williams, Sami Jenga, Luka Kea, among others.
There have been more than 4 cases, murder cases, by the KWS, which we have already documented even with the relevant authorities.
Efforts to get a response from Lake Nakuru National Park Senior Warden David Oyugi have been futile. The residents and affected families now want the national park declared a crime scene and the officers behind the killings and brutality brought to book. Ken Gashuhi, KTN Nakuru.
To the biggest national conversation, President William Ruto